After getting 99 Untrim Slayer on my regular Ironman, I decided to take things to the next level. The ultimate level. Literally. I start my journey as an Ultimate Ironman with the name SOF Jonah, with the end goal of the account to be obtaining the untrimmed Slayer Cape. Very few have attempted it, and even fewer have achieved it. This is my story. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of my Ultimate Ironman Untrimmed Slayer series. Now in the last episode, if you remember, we got a lot done. We got access to the Dragon Scimitar, we started doing Slayer with the cannon. We finished basically everything, and we're finally doing Slayer. We got 1500 total level. Just tons and tons of gains, probably missed a few things, but you know. Anyway, I'm really happy with last episode, and I'm happy with the audio quality, but I definitely think it could be better. There were a couple clips that I thought were kind of weird, and I'm definitely trying to improve that. So I used the headset on all the clips, but in a couple it didn't record, and then in a couple the audio was weird for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. I think it was due to the positioning of the microphone on the headset, but I'm not really sure. So I'm going to record this intro a couple times. It's actually like the fourth time I've recorded this intro, and I'm moving the mic around my mouth and just seeing like how it sounds and just testing it. So if this sounds good, you're going to see this intro. But for now, we're at Tears of Gothic, so let's knock this out. Okay, wow, we just got 129 tears. That's got to be a personal record. That has got to be a personal record. Should be some bank XP. 7.7k room crafting XP. I will definitely take that. We're about to get our 30th Slayer task. I think we ended last episode with 29. Now, I want to make this episode like really Slayer oriented, so I'm going to do a lot of Slayer in this episode. We did a lot of Slayer in last episode, I feel like, too, but like I really want to be Slayer focused in this episode, if that makes sense. Said episode about a million times. Let's just get a new task. Alright, ooh, 123 trolls. That's actually pretty good. Ooh, see, the ice ones, I think you go to the ice ones, they actually drop a rune Warhammer, which might be a good idea, but I feel like those would absolutely destroy us. But I am going to buy the bigger and badder right now. Go ahead and do that, because this is our 30th task, and it should give us a point boost, which will give us like 120 points, I think, and we'll have some skips, just in case we need them, you know. Right, so I've decided I'm going to go ahead and do, or well, finish the Fremenic Isles quest. So this basically gives us some armor and a shield that lessens the damage that the ice trolls do, and I feel like without it, we'll probably just die very, very fast. So I'm going to finish that quest, and we'll try out the trolls there. Kind of annoying part of the quest, we have to have like basically 19 things on us, or 19 spaces in our inventory like at once, so kind of dropping stuff on the ground right now, hoping nobody takes it. I need the ropes. Let's see, I think I need the ropes and the split logs at the same time, so just gonna drop all this, pick this up, and talk to the guy. Basically just juggle stuff around. I saw a guy run by earlier. I just really don't want to lose this stuff. It's kind of annoying. There's no tables around to put stuff on either, so yeah, I'm gonna knock this out. Alright, it is about time for the boss battle. Now, the good thing about this is, I think we have to kill 10 trolls, and we have the Trolls Slayer task, so that'll probably save us some XP. And I think you get Slayer XP from the boss itself too, so we're going to try to knock this out. And I just noticed earlier that I don't have any prayer pots. I forgot I put them in the looting bag, but I think there's a guy there that I actually give you some, so not really too worried. Let's knock this out. Alright, well apparently on these troll things you don't appear to get any XP whatsoever, so that's kind of weird. So I guess this doesn't really matter, but maybe we'll get Slayer XP on the boss. Alright, so like I said, you can just request prayer pots on this guy, I think. I think I'll only give them to us once, but it should be fun. Boss battle time. For some reason we're not getting any XP on this either, and I know I have my XP drops on, so that's kind of weird. We're doing defense right now. See, 735. Of course, now I'm not going to hit. Alright, yeah, we're not getting any XP. It's really weird. But, honestly, not that hard of a boss. Haven't even ate yet. But I am very curious to see if it gives Slayer XP. Alright, come on. Come on, just die. Just die. One more hit. Use the Dragon Scimitar spec. There we go. Alright, no Slayer XP apparently. Well, I guess the Trolls task didn't really help at all, but, you know. Alright, let's go turn this in and finish the quest. So, we're going to go ahead and give this head to this guy and finish the quest. and we get some XP. Not every day you get to give somebody some head and get some XP. Alright, let's put this on defense, I think is the most logical option. And we'll do defense again. And boom, really close to 55 defense, 4k off. And that's actually really useful because... do I need to finish this dialogue or... Alright, there we go. Quest complete. It's actually really good because this helmet actually requires 55 defense. So there's 54. If you try to equip it, you need a defense level of 55. So I'm going to try to set up the inventory and we're going to attempt to kill the trolls here. Alright, I have bones to peaches. I have the cannon set up and everything, but I feel like the only way we're going to... Oh my god, Rune Warhammer, really? What the... I killed like 4 Rune Warhammer. I didn't even see it on the ground. Are you kidding me? Alright. I feel like the only way I'm going to be able to do this task is to like run back and forth with the cannon like this, because there's going to be like no way that I can just sit over there and tank them, you know what I mean? Like I'm probably going to have to prayer flick and everything. Got the defense pot. We'll just see how it goes. I mean, I got bones to peaches, so like I have a little bit of like leeway here, but we'll try to knock this out. Alright, what? As I start the clip, I was going to say I got a rune kite shield, and there is a granite shield as well. What the heck? The RNG right now. Need to alch this, and I learned that just praying melee and then kind of staying in the center, you're pretty much fine. You just got to pick up the bones and then do bones to peaches a lot, but I mean, you're pretty much fine. I feel like the granite shield isn't really better than the rune shield. Is definitely a lot heavier. I think it has more range defense, but other than that, not really. I'm just going to alch these other shields, to be honest, but wow. Second Rune Warhammer. I am honestly loving this task right now. Alright, right now I have about 5 left, and I have 6 ensouled troll heads here, and I think these actually count towards the Slayer task, so I'm going to get the runes for them, and then we'll knock this out. So like I said, right now 5 kills left on the task. We swap our spellbook to Archaeus, and then... where is it? Reanimate Troll. Oh, there it is. Reanimate Troll right there. And pray melee so don't take any damage. I'm guessing it uses melee. I don't really know. Alright, wow. Looks like this thing's a tank. And come on. Just one more hit. Man, D-Sim is not coming through right now. Really? 1 HP? Come on. Alright. As you see right there, 35 Slayer XP, so we're going to reanimate the rest of these heads and we'll finish the task. Alright, level 50 prayer. And there is the task done. Oh, it only gives us 50 points. Why was I thinking it gave us 100? Alright, I don't know. Not too bad. Alright, time for another Slayer task, calling 126 Bloodveld. Ooh. Yeah, definitely not Bloodveld. I need to go ahead and put this Rune Warhammer in the stash unit, and the other items that we need are a Elemental Shield, which shouldn't be too hard, and we also need Blue Dragonhide Chaps. So I think I'm going to have to get that off an Eclectic Impling, so I'm going to go ahead and set up the inventory for that. Really running low on the points to buy looting bags. I only have 2 more, so I think I'm going to play a little bit of LMS real quick. Alright, got a pretty decent amount of points, got like 15 for now, and I already got the looting bag, so pretty nice. Got the inventory all ready to go. I just need to trade in probably a couple of these Implings, get some more jars, but apparently they drop blue chaps at a rate of 1 in 100, and they also drop the medium clues at 1 in 25, so I'm thinking right now that I'm going to do the medium clues if I get them, and then I'll probably just come back until we get the blue chaps. I mean, we might only get like no clue scrolls or 1 clue scroll, we'll see. First medium casket, what can we get? Ooh, a master clue scroll, wow, alright. Piscatorius teleport, not particularly useful. Kind of curious what this has to say now that we get to do it, but... Equip any full barrow set. Close. Alright, a couple seconds ago I finally got the chaps, which is really nice. And I did get an easy clue. I'm going to go ahead and get a medium as well, and then we'll do those, and then we'll build a stash unit. Ourselves an easy and a medium casket, so I'm going to start with the easy casket. Ooh, that's definitely a unique, and I think that actually enhances some kind of emote. I think it's angry, let me see. Yeah, it's angry. So normally without it, if you do the angry emote, it looks like this. So, I mean, that's something that we could put in the costume room. Probably never use, but... Alright, medium casket. Terrible. Alright, so the last item that we need for the stash unit is a elemental shield, and I literally just realized that I haven't even completed the quest yet, so I'm gonna complete this quest real quick. Leave this as quest complete, and should give us the shield as well. Yep, there we go, there's the shield and quest complete. So let's go put this stuff in the stash. I actually built the stash unit before all of this because I figured the inventory space was going to be a little bit difficult to deal with, but let's go ahead and put the items in this. And there we go. Now we don't have to worry about that step. Very nice. About time we get back to Slayer, and we are actually about to hit level 55 defense here. Oh wow, 1 XP off. Let's finish this one off real quick. There we go, 55 defense. So I'm going to run over here real quick so we can try on our new helmet. Alright, there we go. So right now we have 90/88 strength. And we do lose some slash, we lose -5 slash versus this one, but we gain +3 strength, and we also gained +3 prayer as well, and I think a little bit of defense in most of these. Let's see. Yeah, I think +4 slash, +8 crush. You also gain some magic defense. I mean, that's +6 difference. It's actually pretty nice. So I probably won't ever use like the Mystic Hat for magic defense. I'm probably going to use this helmet for basically everything, as it's pretty good for hybrids. So like if you look at our magic attack bonus and ranged attack bonus, I think this one has like negative, and this one has just nothing. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Take that off. Yeah, this one makes magic and range worse, but this one doesn't really affect it at all. Let me get the prayer bonus and everything. Probably also use it besides the Prosy helmet now. So this is basically the new helmet. Looks nice. Man, the Neodsnot helmet looks a lot better. But with that, we are switching over to strength training for now, I think. On the last kill of the task already. Did that in 1 inventory, I think, with only 5 food, which is really nice. And there we go, task complete. New task time. I'm still calling Bloodvelds. 162 Banshees. I definitely don't think that's too great, but we'll do it. Alright, so something I need to do that I have not done yet, and probably start doing, is claim the free pure essence off of this guy. You can do it once per day. I should probably start saving that if you ever want to train rune crafting. Killing our Banshees in the Mauritania Slayer Tower. Now for Banshees we do have to wear earmuffs or a Slayer helmet, which we don't have that yet, so earmuffs is the option. There are other Banshees in the Catacombs, but they are way stronger, so I don't really think we'll be able to do those. They do have better drops and everything. We could probably range them or something, but I'm just going to kill them here for now. And the thing about Banshees is they have kind of an annoying mechanic. They regenerate 1 health every single time you hit them. So as you can see right there, their health's kind of going up, and I'm hitting zeros repeatedly. So, I mean, that health XP actually adds up over time. It's kind of annoying, you know, for Untrim Slayer, because it's just extra health XP. Now we do have the Mauritania Easy Diary, which gives us a little bit more Slayer XP, but it's really not that much. I mean, it kind of helps counteract this when you think about it, but like say I got 23 Slayer XP right there, but most of the time I get 22. Basically just get 1 XP every, like, I don't know how many kills. See, there's 22, but we're going to knock this task out. Literally right after I ended that clip, got 57 hit points, which gets us 74 combat. Only 1 more to go for a new Slayer Master. Alright, we got ourselves a easy clue off the Banshees. Should be the casket. Apparently not. 4th step of the clue should be the reward. Honestly, I don't know what's up with getting these like long, easy clues, and I think I had like a 5-step medium earlier. I don't know what the heck's going on, but go ahead and put this back in there. I think I really need to build like all these easy stash units at some point, because like the inventory space doing this right now is very difficult. But what do we get? Ooh, Amulet of Magic Trim. That's not actually bad. I think that's storable. Moment of truth. Yep, it is storable. Very nice. Let's get back to the task. Ooh, do you see that on the ground? Probably not, because it's below the stones, but Mystic Gloves Dark. I believe that is a 1 in 512 chance, but after the task ends, we're going to put that in the costume room, and maybe eventually we'll get the entire set. Cool. Ooh, we got our first Dwarf Weed. I should probably take that and start saving those for ranging potions. I really need to keep up on claiming the Daily Pure Essence. Like, since I got this task, it's been a couple days, and I missed a few days of claiming it. But I should probably start stockpiling that for RC and everything. Just been forgetting to. But I'm really hoping we get a superior monster on this Slayer task. There's actually a chance of getting one, and that would be our first superior, so that'd be really cool. But let's finish the task. About to be level 61 strength, and I get a lamp. This is like perfect timing. Gonna go ahead and put this on Slayer, of course. There's 560 Slayer XP, very nice, and 61 strength. Still 74 combat though, but getting close. Alright, about to get another task. What do we get? Ooh, okay. You know, I was actually kind of hoping for this task because now that we have the gloves, those drop the boot and the hat, I think, so maybe we could get those pieces. So I really don't mind this, but we're going to use the prayer setup again, and we'll see how it goes. And I believe that these actually have a superior chance too, because we didn't get any off the Banshees task, unfortunately. But let's knock this out. Alright, let's go ahead and put these gloves that we got off the Banshees in here. Yes, go ahead and deposit. So now we have 1 out of 5 of the pieces. Hopefully we'll get another piece. Man, look at this guy. Absolutely kitted out. See, last time we were here, we had the proselyte helmet and the Ivan staff. Looking like a total noob in my opinion. But the dragon scimitar and the Negan's not helmet, we were looking a lot better. I am loving this setup. Alright, approaching the last kill of the task. Unfortunately, once again, did not get a superior. Unless we get it on this kill. Yeah, no, sadly. No superior, let's get another task. Right, new task time. I'm still calling blood velds. I mean, we have not gotten those yet. 167 lesser demons. To be honest, that's probably not too bad. I mean, I think they have a couple of alkables. They may drop clue scrolls, but I'm not sure. But should be some pretty good XP. Oh, and I think we can cannon those, so that's actually really good. Alright, so this is where I'm going to be killing the lesser demons. This is in the Chasm of Fire, so I'm hoping this goes pretty well. I don't think they do a whole lot of damage, and I looked up the drop table, and they don't really drop anything other than rune med helms. They don't drop any clue scrolls, apparently, according to the wiki, unless I missed something, of course. But they do have access to the rare drop table, and they can drop a lesser demon champion scroll, I believe, but I highly doubt that'll happen. But just saying, you know, we got about 166 to kill, so this should be a bunch of XP. And one last thing I want to go over real quick is that when we first started Slayer, I believe we had like a 7,000 more hit points XP than Slayer, but currently we have about 15.6k-ish, so it's gone up, which is not good. But that's because honestly Chalder doesn't really give us a lot of cannonable tasks, or at least tasks like where it's worth using a cannon. Like, I don't want to use cannon on like a harpy bug swarm or something. I think you actually can cannon those, but like that just seems like a waste. I want to use it on like high level stuff, you know, like these. So we're gonna knock this out and look at the next task. To come up on a strength level that is 62 strength, very nice. And did we get combat level off of that? Alright, nope. I'm pretty sure if we get one more level, we'll get the combat level. If not, then one more beyond that, but we'll see. Missed the recording, but as you can see in the chat box, we did get level 57 Slayer. And 55 ranged. Alright, so I got about 8 kills left on the task, and according to the wiki, I believe that you can actually kill the reanimated demons, and they count as lesser demons, so gonna go ahead and try that. And I want to mention a couple things that I have not really gone over on this series. So basically on this series, if you hadn't noticed, if it's possible to do something on task, I try to do it on task to conserve hit points XP. Now a lot of the time, like, it's such a minor thing that it doesn't really matter, but I don't really do it because it doesn't really matter. I do it because it's more of an interesting way to play the game, in my opinion. As you see right there, we got Slayer XP, sorry. Talking a little bit too much, but hopefully that makes sense. And like sometimes if it's like a really minor thing, I might just be like, you know what, I don't really care, I'm just going to kill something for it. Like, for example, I think we needed a chef's hat one time for a clue scroll, and I think we were killing goblins and imps for it, and I don't really know if there's like another way to get it. Maybe there is, I haven't really checked, but like if you can get it, for example, from an impling or something, but like it's really rare. And also, like, I got the blue dragon hide chaps, was it this episode or last episode, for the stash unit. I could have technically just killed blue dragons and made them myself, but once again, hit points XP. Now that's a little bit more hit points XP because a dragon has like 100 health, so you have to kill 2 of them. That kind of adds up, but like hopefully that all makes sense. And So for like bigger things and bigger grinds on this account, I want to go over like we are nearing 58 Slayer right now. Currently we are 57. So I want to try to get the Black Mask on task. I think that would definitely be pretty interesting. So normally people just get 58 Slayer and kill the Cave Horrors, which is, you know, the requirement. You need 58 Slayer. But I think for this account in this series, we're going to try to actually get the Slayer assignment to get the thing. And I know like it's better to just get it and then take the hit of the hit points XP. I want to say it's like maybe 20, 30k hit points XP. It's not a big deal, but I really want to do it that way. And for some of the other grinds, I want to kind of change those up too. So for example, we're coming up on, well, it's going to be a little while, but like the Dragon Defender grind, right? You have to kill Cyclopses to get the Dragon Defender, and to be honest, I want to do things a little bit different. So Cyclopses are not assigned as a Slayer task. However, they count as hill giants on a Slayer task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a hill giant Slayer assignment when the time comes. Like we have the stats and everything. We're going to need 65 attack and strength, so we got some time. But once I get those stats, we can enter the Warriors Guild, and I will get the hill giant Slayer assignment. Probably going to get the Slayer helmet first, unless like we already have it. You know, we'll see. But anyway, I'm then going to kill the Cyclopses on the Hill Giant Slayer task and try to get a Defender. Now, I'm not going to get the entire Dragon Defender on Slayer task because I've kind of done some math on that and it would take forever to do that. Like, ooh, 51 prayer, nice. It would take like, I don't know, I can't remember, I calculated it out. I want to say it's like a 1 in 30 chance or something like that of getting the Slayer assignment, which isn't a big deal, but you know, people go really dry on getting a Defender, so we could be there for a long time. Like, we'd have to do maybe 150 Vanica tasks or something to actually get the Dragon Defender, because that's the thing. Vanica's like the only one who assigns Hill Giants, so we'd have to use him, and I don't want to like waste all those Slayer points, so like, hopefully that all makes sense, but this is about to be the end of the task. There we go. Let's go get another one. Sorry for that long clip. I'm trying to avoid those, but let's get our 35th Slayer task. Ooh, ooh, okay, this is going to be interesting. Alright, 153 Black Demons. So, oh, see, this is a really good cannonable task, alright? I will tell you that right now. 153 Black Demons, excellent cannonable task. But the problem is, our stats are pretty low. I honestly do not think we are going to be able to melee these, so what I may have to do is set up the cannon and just let the cannon do the work. I'm thinking that's probably going to be the play here. I mean, you may be able to range him too, get some extra range XP, but I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. Alright, so I did some thinking and I was like, wait, just use prayer. I don't know. I forget about the prayer pots sometimes, but we're going to be using this setup, and honestly, the cannon really isn't hitting that often, so... And plus, I need to really figure out, like, the cannon spot to stand, because, like, a lot of the time it only gets one hit off. Ooh. Don't let my prayer drop here. Yeah, see, I mean, it's kind of bad, like, the accuracy that we have and everything, because we don't really have, like, the best equipment so far. I'm starting out with about 5k cannonballs. I've already used some, so I'm curious to see how many cannonballs we actually use on this task, and how many trips of, like, prayer pots I need. But we'll see. We'll knock this out, and the good thing is, I think this task will give me 63 strength, hopefully. Definitely get me that hit points level, and should give me the Slayer level as well. So that'll unlock Cave Horrors. That might get us 75 combat to use a new master, and yeah, same thing for that. So let's knock this out. Ooh, we just got ourselves a Black Axe. Now, normally a useless item, this is actually used in a stash unit, and we just got a room med as well. Pretty nice. So after the task ends, or well, to be honest, probably after this trip, I'll go ahead and build that stash unit. I believe I have all the items to pop in this stash unit real quick. Oh, 1 second. And there we go. Very nice. Missed the level up, but we did get 63 strength. Now, unfortunately, we still are 74 combat. Ooh, poison spider. Gotta watch out. That's why I have the super anti-poison or whatever with me. But anyway, unfortunately, we're not 75 combat, and I think that's because we might still be magic based, to be honest, or 82 magic. I'm not really sure. So maybe it's 64 strength, or maybe in a hit points level, but I don't think we're going to get this task. But that's fine. We will get 58 Slayer for sure, though, so that's something. Coming up on a monumental level. Hopefully the interface does not close. 58 Slayer. We can now kill Cave Horrors. Very, very nice. So once we finish this task, we're going to start trying to farm that task, and hopefully we get it quick, and we get that Black Mask quick, but we'll see. Hey, what the heck just happened? Look at this. I somehow have them all stuck some way that I'm standing in the center of them, and none of them are hitting me, and the cannon is hitting all of them. Honestly, I don't understand what's going on right now. This is just crazy. Oh my god. Easy Slayer XP right here. Now, I know you could just set up the cannon and, like, run in the safe spot and do this, but, I don't know. I kind of like the melee XP, but, like, this is pretty funny. Coming up on a range level, there is 57 ranged. Honestly, these passive range levels from the cannon are just so nice. Coming up on the last kill of the task, and there we go, task complete. And I want to say that we started this task with about 12k hit points XP above Slayer, but now I think we have... I think it's actually less than 1k above, which is actually really nice. Let's go get another task. Time for another task. You know, I think we can cannon that, so maybe it won't be too bad. This is where we're going to be killing the elves. We are in the Earworth camp. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they drop some green d'hide chaps sometimes. They drop bass, which can be used to heal, and we have bones to peaches as well. Apparently they can drop clue scrolls, and they also drop elf heads, which work towards the elf slayer task, so I'll probably use these for some prayer XP. But other than that, nothing really too fancy. I think the cannon hits them more often than like black demons, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, we can outfit green d'hide chaps, get a little bit of cash. I went ahead and dropped the Taraman seeds and the pineapple seeds that I've had in my seed box forever to open up some more slots. I really don't think they're like that useful anymore, to be honest, but we're going to try to knock out this task, and we'll see how it goes. I have got myself a hard clue scroll. Now, I'm about 3 steps in right now, and the step is to dig in the wilderness. And not just anywhere in the wilderness, around 30 wilderness. So, as of now, we don't have a 30 wilderness teleport out, so this is kind of dangerous, but we're going to try it out, and hopefully it goes well. So, really nervous for this one, to be honest. I mean, we can't teleport out, pretty much just screwed, so let's go. Oh god. Oh, scared the crap out of me. Alright, I think it's right here. Right, that is not it. Oh, it's right there, I think. One of these freaking gravestones, I don't know. Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's kill this guy quickly and get out. Alright, we killed him. And casket. Alright, come on. Let's get out of here. Alright, we made it. Whew. Ooh, we made it. Honestly, do not like going to the wilderness, but we made it. Alright, let's clear some space out here. Hard casket. What can we get? Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Dang. Lunar Isle teleports, not really that useful to be honest. Purple sweets. Guess I'll put those in a looting bag. Couple alcohols, master clue scroll, probably, not even going to do that. Yeah, But not too bad, I guess. Alright, so I decided to at least try the master clue. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but the first step is to talk to this guy. And the rune legs will probably come in handy on our elves task, but let's try to do this master clue. Okay, so I finished the first step, and the second step is, and this is kind of ironic, it is in the Earworth camp where we're doing our Elf Slayer task. And we need a charged crystal bow. Now, I'm not sure if it has to be fully charged or just any charges, so if we do the Roving Elves quest, we will get a crystal bow with some charges on it for free, so I think I'm actually going to attempt to try this, although we're going to need to suicide, I think, for the quest, because you can't have, like, any combat stuff on you, so it's going to be kind of a process, but we're going to try to do this. Alright, at that part we have to kill the Moss Guardian, so I suicided everything, and it's actually not going too bad. Wiki recommended the Event RPG, and I definitely think that's doing some serious work on this thing, so let's finish the quest. I'm on about the last step of the quest, and I just realized, okay, that you need 70 ranged to equip a crystal bow, so I'm a little bit hurt right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm going to try to store that Master Clue Scroll as Zora for now. But like honestly, am I really going to get 70 range like anytime soon? I mean, I am like passively through the cannon, but like, is that worth keeping? No, I think I'm just going to drop the Clue Scroll. I'm sorry. Like, I just realized you need 70 range for the Crystal Bow. I didn't really think about it. You know, I was like, ooh, Crystal Bow, easy thing to get, but nah, we're going to have to drop that Clue Scroll, unfortunately. So I've been doing some thinking, and I think it's finally about time that we upgrade these rune gloves to Barrows gloves. Currently we're 58 HP, and I think that we can do the quest that we need. So we need two quests as of right now, and the first one is the Recipe for Disaster, well, the last Recipe for Disaster subquest, which is Ceramic Vars, and then I believe that we need Desert Treasure in order to fight the final bosses of RFD and finish it and get the Barrows gloves. So first off, I think that I'm going to free Ceramic Vars, so let's knock that out. Alright, so to free Ceramic Vars, we need a a pot of cornflour, sorry. And conveniently enough, I have the sweet corn already planted, so let's knock this quest out. Right, boss fight time right here. I think you can just pray mage and not take any damage, but I'm not sure. Should be pretty easy. Alright, there we go. Got the evil chicken's egg. And I believe that we also have to kill a black dragon now, so anti-fire pots are unfortunately in the looting bag. Don't feel like getting them out, so hopefully 4 sharks is enough. Just gonna pray melee, see how it goes. Okay, killed the dragon. That took like 3-4 solid minutes. That was yeah, that was definitely not ideal, but we got the dragon token. Let's finish the quest. Alright, got the Brûlée Supreme. And boom, that is the last person saved from RFD. However, we do still have to fight the final bosses, and for that, we need Desert Treasures, so that's going to be the next quest we're going to do. And I feel like that one's going to be a major pain, not going to lie. I mean, the bosses in that one are pretty difficult, or at least some of them are, and I think we have to go into Entrana for one of them, so going to have to suicide, and I don't know, like the inventory space right now is not ideal, so I'm really going to have to like figure out how to do this. What I'm probably going to do is like suicide in Edgeville and then do like the harder parts with like a full inventory and then go back and get my stuff. But I'm going to have to be kind of quick, you know, you don't have like a whole lot of time to do all that. But anyway, kind of an interesting cutscene right here, I guess, kind of letting it play, you know. But I think that's the end. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I'm really hyped to get the Barrows gloves, but it's going to be a challenge on 58 HP, I feel like. But we're going to give it a shot. I feel like we can do it now, so yeah, that's the end of the cutscene. Alright, let's knock out Desert Treasure now. Alright, so for Desert Treasure we need magic logs. Now, conveniently for us, we have 78 wood cutting, so I'm chopping some right now. Got the rune axe out of the stash, and I know I'm in kind of a weird setup right now, but I wanted to store a few things and then kind of go for like a few graceful pieces to reduce the weight and crap for all this stuff we're carrying around. But let's get these magic logs and knock out Desert Treasure. Alright, I just gave all of the items to the guy right here, and it only took me about 2 trips, which is not too bad. So for the next stage, we need to get 4 diamonds, and I think I'm going to do the blood diamond first. Now, for the blood diamond, we have to go to Entrana, meaning we can't bring anything combat with us, and I think the looting bag counts, so I think a rune Sibo and rune pickaxe in there, so I'm pretty sure we're going to need to suicide, and I'm picking this diamond first because I can suicide all my stuff on the floor and I'll have more inventory space to actually do the diamond, and depending on how fast I can do it, then I may decide to do another diamond with like a more free inventory, if that makes sense. So that's the plan. I'm going to try to do it. Alright, just suicided in Edgeville, and my plan is to pickpocket guards till I get enough coins, which I do have now. I'm going to run up this ladder real quick, and then I'm going to buy a Ardone cloak off of this guy. There we go. That's going to take me to Ardone, and I'm going to run over to the market area and buy a silver bar. Well, I need to pickpocket probably a few knights or guards to get the GP. Get the silver bar, then probably head over to Nightmare Zone, get some money out of the coffer, and buy some runes to kind of teleport around and get the items for the blood diamond. So I got the silver bar from the stall area, and there's actually a spice seller which sells spice as well as garlic for some reason. That's also needed in the quest, so now I'm going to head over to Brimhaven. Was originally going to get the ruins, I'm going to do this first. So going to head over to Brimhaven, and then I'm going to take the cart to Shiloh Village. And the shop there actually sells a pestle and mortar, which is also needed because I need to grind this up. So going to do that, and then I'll head over to Nightmare Zone and get the runes. Alright, went ahead and got our runes, and now we just made the silver plot, so we're going to go ahead and bless it. Alright, we just blessed the pot, so now I'm going to go ahead and get all of our gear and prepare for the fight. Okay, I forgot that we actually need to add these spices to this pot of blood and this to the pot of blood, and now we can go kill Decius. First boss fight, Decius. Really not sure how this is going to go, but wish me luck. I don't even have freaking left click attack on, oh my god. Okay, I don't know if I got really lucky there or what, but I only used like 3 food and I didn't even use any prayer. That was really easy. Let's go claim our diamond. Alright, decided to change up the game plan a little bit, so I'm not going to claim the diamond just yet because, well, that's just an inventory slot, and I don't really want to take it to the pyramid, you know, because that's kind of a wasted trip if I don't have to take it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to do the ice diamond. I got about 20-ish minutes or 25-ish minutes till my stuff despawns off the ground, so I need to be kind of fast here. I would say maybe we have like 10-15 minutes to do this, so getting these spiked boots right now, and then we'll head over there and try to get it. Okay, kind of forgot to record, but I just killed the ice guy. To be honest, it was really easy. I'm starting to think that I overestimated these bosses, to be honest. Starting to think that I overestimated these bosses, to be honest. Well, let's go ahead and get the ice diamond. Alright, just got the ice diamond. I need to go ahead and pick up my stuff off the ground before it despawns. Ooh, we just had our first stranger spawn. So, if you didn't know, while carrying the diamonds around, the stranger can spawn with a poison dagger and poison you. So, I need to put this stuff in the looting bag now and go ahead and grab the other diamond and put those in the pyramid so we don't have to have that happen. Alright, so this should be our second diamond right there, and boom, let's go put these in the pyramid. Okay, so this should be our first diamond placed. Oh, wrong side. Take 2, this should be our first diamond placed. And there we go, let's go place the other one. And this is the second diamond placed. And there we go, so I think I'm going to do the shadow diamond next. Okay, so for the shadow diamond, I basically need to steal from this chest. And I probably could have just brought some lockpicks with me earlier on the last trip and maybe could have got it then, but it just depends. But I got about 10 right here, and it says it can take upwards of 100, so I'm not really sure how long it's going to take. But it's based on thieving level, and we're 73, so hopefully this doesn't take too many trips. Just got the Gilded Cross, only took me 2 trips, so not too bad. Alright, got the Ring of Visibility, so let's go kill Damus, the 3rd Desert Treasure boss. Alright, here we are in the area. He should spawn, I think. Oh, yep, there he is, alright. So, I believe that if we run over here in this corner, we should be able to safe spot him, because on his second form, he starts draining your prayer and stuff like that. That's definitely not ideal. So, let me try to get him stuck. Yeah, I couldn't really get him stuck, so I'm going to try to like kind of flinch him and see how that goes. Alright, should be the final hit. Oh, nope, splashed. To be honest, it only took like 3 restore doses to get that, so that was pretty easy. Right, on the last diamond here, this one I think is actually really easy. And if I remember correctly, all you do is pray melee, and I don't think it even hits you, but we'll see. Alright, got it just about dead, and there is the final... Oh, we went to the inventory already. I was like, what? Okay, so let's go ahead and put the final diamond. Let's go ahead and put these in the pyramid. Okay, what I was gearing up and the stranger spawned in my house. That's just creepy. Let's put the final diamonds in. So there's one. Then we'll do the other one. And then we are going to have to run through the pyramid maze. And it's been a long time since I've done that, but I recall, or if I recall, it's pretty annoying. I don't know how many attempts it's going to take. Plus, we don't have any energy pots or super energy pots or anything. So we're going to try it and see how it goes. Alright, first pyramid attempt. Let's see if we can clutch this. Ah, well, we hit a trap. I'll have to try again. On second run right now, we might actually clutch this up, please. Oh god. Oh god, no. Okay, okay, fine, it's fine. Don't want to have to do this again. Come on, come on, open the door. Open the door. Ooh, I think we made it. Alright. Yeah, it's about to be quest complete. Let's just skip to the dialogue. Nobody cares. There we go. Desert treasure done. 3 quest points, 20k magic XP, as well as unlocking ancients, which probably not going to use those for now. Go ahead and pray and unlock them. I think it's actually a task. Yeah, there we go, hard task. Well, now we have access to ancients. Oh, I think we can actually build ancient portals. That might be good. But this will probably be useful eventually for the fight caves. We can use blood spells in there to heal up. And we don't really have to worry about food, but very, very nice. We can now finally do the last part of RFD and get our Barrows gloves. So for the final part of RFD, I need to fight several bosses. So I'm going to go ahead and suicide so we can get the max amount of inventory space to fight those bosses. I think these might be really difficult, but we're going to get the inventory all set up and we'll see how it goes. Alright, about ready for the first fight, and what I'm going to try to do is pot up beforehand so we get some more food here. I'm not really sure how difficult this will be. I'm not sure if this is going to work, like if we enter the area, like the stats reset, you know what I mean? But I guess we're about to find out. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, I totally forgot you can't even use prayer in here. Oh god, that's not good. Oh, we just leveled up a strength level fighting this thing. Oh, no, don't die. Oh my god, like, stop hitting me for a second. Alright, yeah, 64 strength. Did we get 75 combat? Oh, still? Really? We must still be magic based or something. I don't know what's going on, but the HP level we're about to get probably, that should be 75 combat finally, hopefully. But about to finish wrapping up killing this thing. Come on. Just die. And there we go. First boss defeated. And we can restock for each one conveniently. So I'm going to go ahead and restock and we'll try the second one. Alright, about ready for the second fight. And it's a good thing that these boosts actually stay when we enter here. I feel like that helps out a lot. But let's do it. And there is the second boss done. Let's get out of here and restock for the third. Alright, third boss fight time. I heard Ivan's Blast works pretty well, so that's what we're going to be using this time. And, oh, there it is. And there is the third one defeated. Wow, I was just using this range and I burned the only 4 sharks that I got out. Wow. Okay, round 4 coming up. Oh wow, she got 59 hit points. Is that 75 combat? Okay, there we go. 75 combat, very, very nice. Once we finish our Slayer task, we'll be able to use 2 different Slayer Masters actually, which is pretty good. Let's finish up this fight. Alright, well that one was actually really easy to be honest. Ooh. Alright, let's gear up for that one. So this is the 5th fight, and for this one I'm actually kind of nervous because apparently, well, it hits twice in one hit, and it has a max hit of 20 for each, so that is 40 damage. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, wow, killed it, and there's only this guy left now. Let's go ahead and restock real quick. That was really easy. Used 2 sharks and half a pizza, and the highest hit it hit me was like 18 total. So, I feel like I overestimated every boss in this quest, and we could have done this a long time ago, but let's knock this out. Last boss. Good God, this guy's wrecking me. Come on, just die. I'm running out of food here. Well, one more hit. Easy game. There we go. That is Recipe for Disaster completed. On the Ultimate Ironman, by the way, 20,000 XP lamp. I'd say it's a pretty nice reward in my opinion. Now, definitely think I should put that on Slayer probably. We gained a lot of health XP. You know, I think on the Elves task right before I started all this, I think that Slayer was actually above hit points, and now it's like 7.5k down. So we gained like maybe 4,000 XP off the bosses, and then like 4k from that quest. Ceramic Vars one, but yeah, let's go ahead and put this lamp on Slayer. And that is 59 Slayer, very nice. And now Slayer is actually above hit points for the first time in probably a long time other than what I mentioned earlier. But anyway, let's go ahead and get our Barrows gloves. Honestly, it's crazy to believe that I'm about to get Barrows gloves. Like, I don't know. It's crazy to me. Look at those. You know, I think they're the same price as Dragon, which is just kind of stupid and they're way better. But Barrows gloves, there we go. Achieved on the Ultimate Ironman. Let's go ahead and pop those on. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now I don't have like my climbing boots on and all that stuff, but look at the stats on these. Plus 12 across the board except for magic. And then compared to Rune, you know, Rune only gives you plus 8. That is just massive, honestly. I'm really happy right now. No more Rune gloves. I'll probably alch these. Anyway, I need to grab my stuff off the floor now before it despawns. Alright, just got the climbing boots and the strength gear back. So let's check our stats. 89 slash and 95 melee strength. Now, if I didn't sound that excited, like, for finishing RFD and everything, it's really just because I thought it was going to be a lot harder, not going to lie. Like, the final boss, I think, was, like, the hardest for us, and we still had extra food and everything, and I really could have, like, got more food if I really needed to, but everything was, like, first attempt, and I was honestly, like, surprised on that, but for now, let's go back to Slayer. We are running low on cannonballs, though, so I think we're going to have to get some more of those eventually, and sharks as well, but let's finish our elves task. Finally coming up on the last kill of the elf task. Got probably like 6 or 7 heads total, so that's some pretty decent prayer XP, and that adds up. It's probably like 4 or 5k. Not too bad at this level. But they actually drop a lot of seeds, to be honest. Anyway, there's the elf task done. Checking the seed box real quick. So I took the Limport seed out too. I feel like those aren't really worth carrying around if we're only doing Quorum. Like if I need some, I could just thieve Master Farmers, you know. But right now we got Cadentine, Avanto, Toadflax, Urit, Haralander, and Lantanime. And I'm kind of debating the Haralander too. And I also have this Dwarfweed seed I got off of one of those. I'll probably put those in the looting bag. I don't know. I mean, I can't just like limit the seed box space down, like, because I'm gonna want seed. I can't like put all the seeds I want just in the seed box, if that makes sense. Like, there's so many good herbs. Like, if I get Snapdragon or Renar, wait, I don't know if those are even in there. Do I have Renar or Snapdragon? Yeah, see, I don't even have Renar or Snapdragon right now, so I'm not gonna be able to get rid of like 3 more spaces in here. Basically, I can't keep all my seeds in the seed box, if that makes sense. But let's get another task. Alright, so it is now time to get a new Slayer task. Now we have 2 choices of Slayer Masters. So right now we have access to Neve now, and then we also have access to Konar. I don't really want to use Konar at the moment. Konar gives specific tasks, or tasks in specific areas. So let's say she gives us Bloodvelds in the Slayer Tower. We won't be able to use the cannon now. We do get a little bit more XP in the Slayer Tower, but I feel like it's only the easy diary, and if we have an option to cannon, I feel like the cannon is the better option, at least as of now, until maybe we do like the medium or the hard diary. But for now, we're going to use Neve, but I think on like our 40th and 50th task to get the point bonus, we're probably going to use Konar because Konar gives more points. But let's get our first Neve task. Wait, real quick, I want to check something. Do I have the extension for Cave Horrors? Did I unlock that? Ooh, I did not unlock that. So I need to unlock this so that if we do get Cave Horrors, we'll have a higher chance of actually getting the Black Mask off the task. Well, let's get our first Neve task. Here we go. I'm still calling Bloodvelds. Sorry, but you're not strong enough to be taught by me. Wait, what? I'm 75 combat. Is she 85 combat? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Alright, well, apparently we can only use Konar. I thought it was the same combat level. Alright, let's go to Konar. Alright, so I have a whole clip explaining something and then the whole point is mute, but let's get a task. Here we go. 168 Dagonoths. You see, this is the problem right here, okay? Dagonoth is an amazing cannonable task, but because they're in the Catacombs of Korinth, you cannot use a cannon there, so this task is not really that great, but we're still going to knock it out. Okay, so I'm hoping with Bones to Peaches I can camp on these. It shouldn't be too hard, I'm thinking. This is going to be some pretty good XP. I mean, they have a lot of health and they drop good seeds and everything like that. Let's see what we get first kill. Yeah, Bones Harpoon, not too bad. I actually just checked, and Konar apparently does not assign Cave Horrors, so I'm probably actually not going to use Konar. I'll probably use Konar on like the 50th task and maybe the 40th for the point bonus. But I think that I should farm Chalder for now to get the Black Mask because she can actually assign Cave Horrors. But we're going to knock this out and then go back to Chalder. And there is level 60 Slayer, can now kill Aberrant Specters. Very nice. And there is level 65 Strength. I think I'm going to switch it up to Attack now and go for 65 in that as well. Ooh, I totally forgot about these, but we just got a Brimstone Key. So after the task, we'll go open the chest and see what we get. Okay, sorry I ended that clip a little bit early. I did pick it up, don't worry. Okay, well, a second key. See, this kind of makes me want to stick with Konar, but the Black Mask is definitely worth it, so... I don't know. And there is 61 attack, first attack level of the grind. Honestly, this inventory is like so bad right now, we just don't have any space. I think after the task ends, I'm going to have to move some things around in the seed box. I'm thinking like I want to put the more common seeds in the seed box and then the rare seeds in the looting bag. So that like I won't have to deal with this on tasks, but we'll see. So the good thing about this task is that if you run out of prayer points or something like that, like watch my prayer points, 10 prayer points, I can bury the bones and get more prayer points. So I have done this all in one trip so far, and like if I get low food or something like that, I can just prayer flick. And then if I miss some flicks and prayer drains, it's not that big of a deal. But Bones to Peaches is just honestly so amazing. I've said this probably like several times, but it's like carrying me through these tasks. Carrying a hit points level right now. There is 60 hit points and still 75 combat. A lot of Dagonoth task clips, but we're nearing the end of the task, and we got ourselves a clue scroll medium. So I'm going to finish this up, and we'll knock that out. Unfortunately, these Dagonoth heads do not count towards our assignment because we're on a Konar assignment. We have to kill them there. We could bring the spell book with us, but then I have to remember to bring the runes with me, and then I also don't have, like, teleport to house tablets right now to actually get there, so could maybe use the fairy ring. That might be more like a future thing I'll think about, but I'm still going to go ahead and use these because like it's a really minor amount of health XP for the amount of prayer XP we're getting, at least at this stage, and I feel like it's worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and do these, and we'll go back and finish the assignment. Went ahead and finished the task, and I got the medium casket as well, but let's go ahead and get another task first. Oh, I really don't like those, to be honest, but we will do it. I'm going to go ahead and head over to the brimstone chest so we can use these keys. Okay, about time to go ahead and open the chest. There's a few good things we can get here. I think pure essence would be alright, and steel bars would be amazing if we get those, but let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, first one, rune plate. I mean, that's an alchable. Not bad, not bad. Second one, 363 coal. You see, I could make that into cannonballs, but like, is that really worth the looting bag space? I mean, probably. That saves some money. I'll go ahead and just put that in there. But let's go ahead and alch the rune plate. And there we go. I think it was like 40k. Not bad. Oh, almost forgot the medium casket. Medium casket, what can we get? You know, on my regular Ironman, I actually got Ranger Boots off the Dagonoth task, so can that happen again? It cannot. Alright, we got ourselves a hard clue scroll, so hopefully we can knock that out. I'm debating to go ahead and do it right now and then come back. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. The inventory space is not ideal right now. And there is 52 prayer. Not really super amazing, but we can now use Smite. I think that's used in a few diaries, and that also gives us 1 extra prayer point per prayer potion dose, so that adds up over time, so pretty cool. Alright, this clue was pretty easy so far. 5 steps in, no combat parts. Now we got this step, and it's not really necessarily hard. It is a combat step, but we need a rune halberd, a rune plate body, and an amulet of strength. I think you can buy the rune halberd at the Tyra's camp place, or the... I don't know where it is. I think it's Tyra's camp, yeah. Rune plate body, buy that from Oziak, but I think they're pretty expensive. This might cost like 200k, so hopefully this clue scroll is pretty good. Alright, got the stuff to go ahead and build the stash unit now. I really need to build like all these stash units at some point, like store all the stuff with Zora and then do that to make this easier, but to be honest, I feel like it would probably be a good idea to go ahead and get like the run energy pool first. I don't know, that's kind of my thought process, but let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's kill this thing. Alright, well this should be the casket. And there we go, let's go store all this stuff real quick. Alright, drop all this stuff we don't need. Alright, here we go. Hard casket, what can we get? Ooh, is that a Ceradon page 2? I don't know if we have that. And we get the rune plate, wow. To be honest, those items are expensive buying them from the shops. I mean, look at that rune halberd right there in the chat box, 83k. Rune plate body, 84k. It was like 170k to be honest, total, but not too bad. Got some law runes, I guess, and some alchables. And I want to go see if I have that page actually, so let's go check. Moment of truth. Is it a duplicate? Ah, yeah, it is. Alright, which ones do we need? Looks like we need the first one and the third one, so I need to remember that. How much is that worth, actually? Yeah, just going to go ahead and drop that on the ground then. Honestly, I feel like this is going to be the first book we'll complete, and it's arguably like the most useless, but I mean, there is a requirement to have a full god book for like an elite clue scroll, I think, so it'd still be nice, but let's get back to the task. A Slayer level coming in off the task. That is 61 Slayer. Don't think we unlock anything, but Slayer levels are always nice, and I think we also got 62 attack earlier, so let's finish up the task. Okay, so we wrapped up the task. Let's get a new task. Still calling blood velts, but I really want those cave horrors. Come on. Come on. Well, I mean, that's kind of fast, I guess. Okay. Don't we already have those? I'm like 99% sure that we already have those. Yeah, 1 out of 512. Okay, well, I just looked on the wiki and I don't think they drop anything else. I thought they dropped like the hat too, but that's the Infernal Mages. They dropped the hat and boots, so I mean, we couldn't have got really, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's inalchable. I don't know. Alchs for like 6k, not too bad, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, went ahead and finished the task. Got a random event for a camo hat, so now we have the full camo outfit in the costume room, which is not too bad, so I can start collecting the emotes. I want to start collecting these emotes because honestly, looking at this and like seeing all these empty slots, like, I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but I'm going to go to Konar this time for our 40th task because she will give us a point bonus. Once I get over there, I'm going to go ahead and open this easy casket we got off the task. Alright, time for our 40th task. That's probably going to take a long time. Well, I feel like I should skip this, to be honest. I mean, I really don't want to at the same time, but honestly, yeah, I think we're going to have to skip that. Alright, 40th task, take 2. Well, what? Are you kidding me? Alright. I'm going to skip it again, and I'm already regretting this, but please, no more freaking metal dragons right now. Okay, alright, yes, I will take that. Yes, that is a good task, I think. Ooh, that was kind of annoying. Alright, sorry. Let's go ahead and open this easy casket that we have. Yep, that's pretty garbage. Alright, let's go ahead and head over and do this task. Now we need a leaf-bladed weapon, so I think 31k. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go use a melee and go ahead and use a spear. Should be able to just use bones to peaches, and this should be a pretty easy task. So something I've been putting off for a long time is the herb sack, but I think it's time we just go ahead and buy it right now. There we go. It's another inventory slot. It's untradeable, can't be put in the looting bag, but it will hold so many herbs in one inventory slot, and I feel like we're getting to the point in Slayer where we get to tasks that like drop a lot of herbs, like well, Turoth, for example. That's kind of why I bought it, but Spectres are unlocked now. Those drop a lot of herbs. A lot of these like higher level Slayer monsters just drop a lot of herbs, so I feel like it's a good idea to go ahead and get it. Kind of, waste of inventory space, but we'll work with it. I know I have like the ice gloves, and I don't really need these right now, but we could do like one more task, and once I get like one more cannonable task, I'll probably use all these, and then we'll go ahead and make some more cannonballs. That's the only reason I've been carrying these around, but let's go ahead and knock out our Turoth task. Okay, man, I am loving these shortcuts that we have access to. It's honestly amazing, but we're going to go ahead and kill some Turoths, and really I'm hoping that we get the leaf-bladed sword, I think it is, so we don't have to use a spear, because the spear is pretty terrible. And also that will open up an inventory spot for us, so we can use the rune kite shield. Because this is like a two-hander, you know what I mean? But let's knock out the task. Second kill, we got ourselves another brimstone key. Pretty nice. Ooh, we just got ourselves a superior, and this is actually really funny. I just told this dude I want a superior, and literally the kill after I got it. That is so funny. I don't know. That's funny to me, but let's kill this thing. Hopefully get something good. Okay, got it about dead here. Oh, one more hit. Alright, what do we get? 2,000 Slayer XP and Irid Seed Bones and a Terrabin. Nothing really too fancy, but 2,000 Slayer XP is pretty nice. So we got ourselves a second Superior on this task, along with 3 Brimstone Keys so far. This is kind of a crazy task, but honestly, I just want the sword, and we're getting luck in like everywhere else. So anyway, what do we get? Yeah, just some standard stuff. Alright, but more Slayer XP. Okay, okay, what is going on this task? Alright, that is our 5th Brimstone Key. I honestly don't understand what's going on. I was like, should I record the 4th one? That's pretty crazy. And then like right after I get a 5th one, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I honestly don't. I think we got like 15 more to go. I don't think we're gonna get the sword, but let's knock this out. Okay, and that is the task complete. So I'm gonna go ahead and alch this leaf-bladed spear. I think you get like, let's see, 184. I think like 18k. It costs like 31k, so it's like 13k. Not too big of a deal. But 5 brimstone keys off of that task is pretty crazy. I want to put these seeds in the looting bag and then empty out this herb sack and see how many herbs we got total off this task. So this is the total herbs that we got off the task. That's actually not too bad. It's probably like maybe 2,000, 3,000 herb lore XP. Went ahead and put all that in the looting bag, and to be honest, it's getting kind of full. I'm going to need to do something about this soon. I'm not really sure what we could get rid of. Probably the rune pickaxe, to be honest, and the oak planks. I probably should go ahead and build a stash unit soon. Maybe the snake grass as well. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's now time for a new task. I'm going to switch it up from Bloodfells. I'm going to call 136 Pyre Fiends. 141 Greater Demons. Okay, that'll probably be the last of our cannonballs, to be honest. But I'll probably just do the whole task, even if we, like, you know, use them all halfway through or whatever. But probably not a bad task. I'm going to go ahead and open up these keys. So 5 brimstone keys. Let's go ahead and crack them open and see what we get. Rune plate legs. Alright, decent alchable. 63 dragon dart tips. Pretty useless. I think we got coins. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, 4th one? Yeah, we must have got coins again that time. Oh, it says down here. Okay, oh yeah, it says down there. Alright, 5th key. 138 lobsters. Probably going to alch the rune plate legs and then just drop the other stuff over to the main or something like that. But not really that bad. That was actually some pretty decent cash right there. I feel like we probably got like, what, 300k total? I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so I'm killing greater demons in the chasm of fire right now, and we're almost out of cannonballs. I almost said cannonballs. Almost out of cannonballs, so this is probably the last task that we're going to do for a little while. We need to make some more cannonballs, probably get some more sharks and everything. But after this task ends, I am going to go ahead and grab another one so I'll know what to do next. And if it's non-cannonable, I'll probably just go ahead and do it as well. But let's finish up the task. And there is 62 Slayer, can now kill worms. Okay, just finished up the task. We got some insult demon heads to use here. Now, the weird thing about this is these are dropped by lesser demons, greater demons, and black demons, I believe. But they only count towards lesser demon Slayer assignments, which is kind of weird. But let's go ahead and use all these and get the next task. Okay, time for probably the last task. What do we get? Hopefully it's cave horrors. Come on, please. You know what? You're a troll. Now, actually, that's a good task. We will definitely do that once we get back to Slayer. But for now, I think we need to make some more cannonballs and maybe look at this looting bag. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I think I might build some stash units, to be honest. Can get rid of those oak planks, probably alch that rune pickaxe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I decided that I think I'm going to start working on the stash units. Now, conveniently, on this notice board right here in, I think it's Watson's house, yeah. You can check what stash units we built. So for beginner, we've already built all those. There's only 3 of them. Very, very easy. But for easy, we have not built them all. I think this is what I'm going to work on first. I think we're missing like 18 if I counted correctly. I think there's like 30 something total, so we got about half now. I'm not going to include me building literally all of these, but if the items are interesting, I'll probably include it. So let's say like it requires, I don't know, like a black plate body and green d'hide chaps. Like I can just buy those items. I'm not going to include it. It's very simple to get that. But I am going to show you the method I'm going to be using, and then I'm going to show you the interesting ones, if that makes sense, because I don't want to have like 20 clips of me building stash units. It's kind of weird. But I'm going to kind of show you how I'm going to get this inventory situated to do this, but I'm probably going to screenshot this to see which ones I'm missing. And the reason I'm doing this is I kind of wanted to just build them as I would do them, but it's also confusing on to which ones I have built. So sometimes I have to make a trip there and see. And also it's going to be kind of inconvenient on Slayer if I only have like 4 inventory spaces to build a stash unit as well. But right now I could clear out like 20 inventory spaces and build them all in like maybe an hour or 2, rather than spend like 20 minutes every stash unit. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's get the inventory ready and do this. Okay, so I am currently at Hespori. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to suicide here. And normally I just suicided Zora, and I've never suicided here, but there is a couple problems with Zora. Now, Zora gives you your items back like in order. Now this gets very complicated if you have other items like say a herb sack, a rune pouch, a seed box, looting bag, and stuff like that. You have to figure out what order it's going to give you it in. And there is like a certain formula, but to be honest, it starts getting very complicated when you have multiple items, and then also like your items equipped. So usually you can just like unequip your items, and then you can kind of tell what like order you're going to get them in. But if you don't have the inventory space, it gets complicated. But Hespori works a little bit differently. So I'm going to go ahead and suicide here and show you how this interface is a lot different than Zora. Okay, I just suicided to Hespori, and now I'm at Nightmare Zone. I just minigame teleported over here. Got about 26k off the coffer. I'm going to run over here to the Wizards Guild, and I'm going to purchase a Law Rune, an Air Rune, and Earth Rune. So normally what I would do is I would suicide at Zora, and I would teleport to Nightmare Zone, get the money out of there, and then go to the charter ship, take that to Port Tyra's, and then, oh shit. Damn it, see, I hate when I misclick and waste health XP. Did not mean to do that. I really need to turn like right-click attack on when I'm running around not doing Slayer. But anyway, gonna buy a Law Rune, Earth Rune, and an Air Rune. And there we go, still got 25k, so teleport to the house. And this is where this portal comes in that I never really used, is the Battlefront portal right here. Now, I kind of wanted to use this to get to like Konar and everything, but to be honest, that fairy ring is closer and it saves some run energy. But we can't use that fairy ring right now because we don't have our Draymond staff, so this portal actually becomes kind of useful. I built this to get to the farming guild originally, and I thought the teleport was like way over here, but it's not. But anyway, now we're going to run over to the farming guild and go back to Hespori real quick. Okay, we are back at Hespori, so we're going to hit collect. And let's see. I believe we have to hit unlock, and it costs 25k. That's why I brought the money, so let's do that. Yes, pay 25k, and boom, there we go. So now at Hespori, you can literally just pick what you want out of here. So it's very, very nice for us. So we want our full graceful. We hit take all, take all, take all, take all, take all. And then of course we're going to want our runes for teleportation and our rune pouch. And then I'll probably just take that as well. But this is just so nice that you can literally just pick what you want and then leave what you don't want. So I don't know. Give me a minute and I want to figure out what we need. Okay, I believe that is everything that we need for now. If I need something else, I can just come back. Not that big of a deal. But I'm going to get a few other things and we'll start building the stash units. So right now I am buying nails for the stash units, and I just found this world that has like 450 nails in it. So you may be wondering why I'm recording this. This is crazy, okay? If you go to like literally any other world in the game, there's like no nails whatsoever. So there's like 400 right there. If I go to, let's say 524, right? This is a skill total world right here. This is why there's nails in here. But if I go to any other world that is not a skill total world, look, 5 nails. That's sad. That's sad. I don't know if it's bots or what. I mentioned this before, I think, in another episode, but like it's honestly crazy. But I think that's enough nails for now. Let's go ahead and go to the house. This is how I'm going to be collecting my planks, but I also need a saw and a hammer, so I'm going to go ahead and take the saw and the hammer off the wall right here. These tool storages are really, really useful, to be honest. I use the ammo or the amulet molds and stuff like that on the wall all the time, but then I'm going to take this portal right here, the Catherby portal. Very, very useful. I love this portal. I'm going to run down here to the charter ship, and I'm going to take this to Port Khazard, and we're going to take out the plank spawn there, which is probably, I don't know, it's like the quickest way I can think to get planks, to be honest. We could like get an axe and chop them and make them, but I think that would be kind of slower, honestly, but I don't know. I like this method. I could also use the Ardone cloak, but I'm thinking, I don't know if that would be slower or not. I feel like it would require more run, but yeah, there's the planks. We're going to pick these up and get a bunch of them. Okay, got a whole bunch of planks, and I'm also going to make myself a games necklace and a ring of dueling, because I feel like that's going to help get to a lot of teleport locations and everything, as well as just get around the map. But for the items, I'm going to start teleporting to the stores, and we'll put in these stash units. And this is going to be our first stash unit built. And there we go, only like 17 more to go. Okay, so I was making some iron bars, and I brought like 14 iron ore, and I messed up 8 iron ore in a row. It's a 50-50 chance that I did 8 in a row. Only need 6 bars, trying to make 2 iron kite shields for some stash units. I was like, okay, there we go, already got them, but it's pretty annoying. Okay, so for a couple of these stashes, I need ham items, and I also need like leather chaps and stuff, and these give cowhides as well. So I'm gonna start pickpocketing these guys, and they also have a chance to give easy clues. So if I get those, I'm gonna do those as well and stockpile them up while we're doing this. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Wow, I got the ham bottoms I needed, the boots I needed, and 2 cowhides that I needed in the first trip. But I'm gonna stay until I get 1 clue scroll. Oh wow, they sell leather chaps here, huh? Yeah, I needed a hard leather body, and it said that this sells hard leather bodies. We got this clue scroll. I'm going to finish building these stashes, and we'll knock that out. Okay, and with that stash unit right there, there is 2 more to go. So you thought I said I was going to be done, but no. We need 2 more, and they have some interesting items. So we need a body tiara and a air tiara. So to make those, we need a body talisman and an air talisman, and nothing really drops those other than abyssal leeches. And I don't think there's really any implings to get them either. I think I might have checked and you might be able to get the air one, but not the body one. So I might as well just go to abyssal leeches. And abyssal leeches don't really give that much health XP anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm going to get some gear and we'll head over there. Alright, so right now I'm killing the abyssal leeches. And as you can see, I just killed one and I only got 3 health XP. So they basically give you no health XP. I mean, I think it's 3 to 4 every kill, so this really shouldn't take that much health XP. I think it's 1 in 50 or so for the talismans, so we're going to kill these for a little while and try to get those talismans. Ooh, wow, would you look at that? We already got one. Didn't take too long, now we just got to get the air talisman. Ooh, we just got it. Let's go finish the rest of those stashes. Okay, just built that stash unit, and there should be only 1 more stash unit left to build. Well, for the easies at least, but I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. This is the last easy stash unit. And there we go. Boom. All the easy stash units done. Probably took me like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. It was kind of a pain teleporting around, running around. Made some extra dueling rings. I started using these to go to the Enclave to restore run energy so I could run more. But I'm going to finish up this easy clue and then we'll check and make sure that we finish all the stashes. Moment of truth. Did we build all the stash units? Yep. We got them all. Alright, now easy casket time. Can we get a nice reward for building all the easy stash units? Nope. Okay, so next up, I think I'm going to work on the medium stash units as well. I think we're missing like 12. I don't think we can build all of these, but I'm going to go ahead and try to build as many as I can. I'm not going to mess with the hard stash units yet because a lot of these items like we don't have or just can't get easily, like rune heraldic elms, rune heraldic shields and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to build all the medium stash units that I can. Okay, so to start out, I'm going to need snakeskin chaps and snakeskin boots. So in order to get these, I'm going to have to kill snakes. There's really no other way to get them. I think you can get snakeskin boots from a ninja impling, but it's like 74 hunter, and I really don't think it's worth the effort. So I'm going to need 18 snake hides, so I'm going to go ahead and kill like 18 of these snakes, and we'll get the hides. Ahem. Almost done collecting these snake hides, and we got 64 attack and 1550 skill total. Now I think I'm going to switch it back to strength because it's less strength XP to get to 66. Because I really want to get to 130 total attack and strength because that's a requirement to enter the Warriors Guild. So it'd be less XP to do strength than attack, so I'm going to do that. Anyway, that's the last snake hide right there. Let's go make those items. Okay, went ahead and tanned all the snake skin. I'm on the wrong store. Okay, went ahead and tanned all the snake skin. I'm in the right store now. Get the needle and the thread. Let's go ahead and make the snakeskin chaps, make 1 set. It requires so many, it's kind of crazy. And let's go ahead and make the snakeskin boots. And there we go, so let's go build those stashes. So this shop sells leather boots and leather gloves. I've picked those up off the spawn locations like in Edgeville and Alcarid or Lumbridge like so many times and I could have just came here, wow. Alright, about to go put these stash units in, and the nice thing is that we have these noted oak planks so that you don't really have to worry about collecting planks. You can just go to the bank and unnote them real quick and then head over and build the stash. Okay, made it all the way over here and realized that I don't have my saw and hammer. So I guess we're going back. Alright, here we are again, got the saw and hammer.
Forgot I dropped those to get the snake hides, but there's one done. Let's go get the other one. And there is the second one done. Let's finish the rest of these stashes. So for another stash unit, I need a blue snail helmet. So right now I'm in search of a blue snail. Ooh, there's one. There's one. Come here. Come on, just die. A little bit of snail killing content. And there we go. And I think we just use the chisel on this. Oh yeah, look at that fashion. Okay, so one of the stash units requires the observatory quest. Now, I don't think I have to complete it, but I'm going to go ahead and complete it because you unlock a shortcut that's just much easier to get to the location. So let's knock out the observatory quest. And there is the observatory quest complete. We can now build a stash, and I actually forgot the plank, so I'm going to be right back. So with the observatory quest complete, we can now use this shortcut, and I have never used it. Oh, don't have the grapple on. So apparently I think you use it and it's like a one-off thing. Like I use it once and then I don't need the grapple. Next time I can just like climb this rope, I'm guessing. Something like that. I don't know if I can climb back down. Oh yeah, I guess so. Alright, here's the stash. Let's go ahead and put that in. And put those items in, and there we go. I think we have about 2 more stashes to build, and for those, I think I need diamonds. So I'm going to buy another rune pickaxe. I just alked the one that we had for the longest time that I was carrying, but I'm going to go get another one, mine those 2 diamonds, and build those last 2 stashes. So I believe this is the final stash unit that we can build for the mediums, but I'm going to go check real quick. Moment of truth here. So let's go to medium. Okay, we have all of these. There's a couple that we don't have, I think. Okay, so that one requires the adamant square shield. That one requires the adamant boots, which are received from gargoyles, requires 75 Slayer, but I think as an Ultimate Iron Man you can't actually get that. I think they made it to where Iron Man can't get that clue. But this one I think requires a blue dragon hide top, which I don't really want to kill blue dragons yet. I'd rather get the task because there's several clues that require blue dragon hide. Like I think there's one in here. I think that one does. There might even be some elites or something like that, but yeah, I think that's enough. I think that's enough stash units for now. So next up, I want to get rid of the rest of these oak planks that we have. So I'm going to build larders or oak larders, and I think if we build like one more, we will get a level actually. Yep, there is 61 construction. Got a round of tiers here, and we finished all the planks, by the way. 8.1k RCXP, level 49 rune crafting. I will definitely take that. Alright, so next up I went ahead and got everything out of Hespori and put it in the looting bag in my inventory and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and suicide here again and set up the inventory to make some cannonballs. I'm making the cannonballs now. We have more inventory space than last time, so this is pretty nice. I think we have 24 spaces versus 20, so that should add up over time. I'm not really sure how many of these I'm going to make, but I'm going to try to make a lot. We are starting out with 66 smithing, so I guess we'll see how many we get. Alright, I took a couple days break over the weekend, but we are approaching a monumental milestone right now. As you're about to see, that is 10,000 cannonballs. Now, I'm probably going to keep making these for a while, but I think it's about time to wrap up this episode. I just looked into the clips, and we have a ton of clips I did not realize. I'm sorry about this. This is probably a really long episode, but we got tons of gains in this episode. We got a bunch of total levels across all skills. We got, I believe, the Neatsnot helmet, as well as the Barrows gloves unlocked. Several Slayer levels. I think we started with like 55, got all the way to 62. And there will probably be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes before Leagues 2 comes. If you remember the last episode, I mentioned this. And I'm probably going to mention this in like every episode just to make sure you remember. But when Leagues 2 comes, I'm going to be taking a break from this series. And then I'm going to be moving on to that for a little while. Leagues 2 is going to be out for 2 months. So I'm going to play for the duration of that, which would be 2 months. And then we'll hop back on this series. It's going to be on this account. And I'm going to be making videos on it. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll probably make like a separate video explaining that once it gets like closer to the time maybe, but we'll see.
But thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series so far, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell on. Also, make sure you like that video. It means a lot to me. And make sure you comment down below. Comment something, saying I'm doing a good job or whatever you're liking the videos. I'd really appreciate that as well. I love seeing those comments. But that's about it from me, guys. I will see you all in the next episode. This is SOF Jonah, signing out.